Okay, hello everyone. My name is Mario Damiani. I'm with the admissions team of the International University of Monaco. And welcome to this online event, my internship journey focused on our Master of Science in International Management. So tonight we're going to listen to the experience of Diana Josifovich, who is validating her master with an internship as a social media and graphic design market development for Hepburn Bio Marine Care. So she will describe her experience and answer to the question that Sigba, hello Sigba, who is our
Right.
current student at the master, who started 2 months ago, will make to her, and she always will answer to your questions. So feel free to do them using the chat or the Q&A section. So it's time to start. Sigba, the floor is yours.
Hello, everybody. Hi, Diana. I am, as Maria said, I am in international management, and I would love to, because I have to find an internship for next year. So I'm so excited about getting to know more about how you found the company and all of that good stuff. So I would like to start off, yes, by asking you, how did you manage to find an internship in this company?
Okay, so first of all, it's so nice to be here. So nice to meet you, Sigba. I found my internship through the internship opportunities that are being sent every Friday by Maria and Giannini on our emails. I would encourage everybody to really look at them because they really, really are helpful. It's what helped me get mine, especially, during the COVID pandemic, when it's really, really difficult to go and find our own or apply online to people and companies who don't know us. So that was really helpful because the uni really does have connections with the companies that they send out. So yeah, that's how I found mine. And I actually applied to many, many, many internships, probably like, I don't know, 30, 40 plus. And I got a few responses, and the internship I'm doing now is one of the responses I got. So that's how.
Okay, yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, because we do get the mail every Friday, so I'm
Right.
gonna make sure to check a little more.
Yeah, definitely do
Um,
that.
okay, so Mario, he did mention the name of the company. Could you just tell me a little bit about what the company deals with?
Right. So Hepburn BioCare is a sustainable cleaning product company that caters mostly to luxury yachts and luxury hospitalities here in Monaco. But I was assigned to a new sub-brand they're making, which is a sub-brand group they're making called Hepburn BioCare Organics, which deals in luxury organic body care and luxury organic pet care, which is actually really cute and the first one in the market in Monaco. So what I do for them is I do social media for them, all channels, for all the three brands. So the main brand and then the two sub-brands of the luxury ones. And I also do the market development. So, all kinds of business development, everything what we learned in class to help us develop a business internationally. And I also deal with the graphic designers. So I don't do the graphic designing myself, but I deal with the graphic designers between him and the owner. And so basically portraying the vision of what we want. And so, yeah, a bunch of different diverse tasks.
Yeah, I see. I see. You have a lot of missions.
Yes.
Okay, and what would you say would be your favorite mission out of all of those?
I
What do you
think my
prefer the
favorite
most?
mission personally is for sure digital marketing. So social media, this is what I've always been interested in. This is what I had some previous internship experiences in. So this is what I really like and what I'm comfortable with. But then what's also really nice is having tasks that you're less familiar with and also dealing with a bunch of people while you're doing those tasks, not only in the company, but also externally. So clients, going to meetings, watching my colleague do his job as well, which is different than mine because he's in sales, but it's connected, sales and marketing is always very connected. So yeah, I would say social media for sure is what I'm comfortable with, but I'm happy to be doing other stuff too. So everything is nice.
Okay, that's very cool. And you must have learned a lot of stuff then from all that you do because it seems like you do so many different things.
Yeah, what I definitely learned, like I told you, is what I had less experience in, which is, especially in the industry I'm in, because this is the first time I'm in the industry of sustainability, any type of sustainability. And then especially sustainable cleaning products is something that I did not ever think, wake up one day and think, okay, I'm going to work for sustainable cleaning products, selling them to luxury clients in bulk. But that's what ended up to happen for me, and I'm really happy to be in a new industry and learning more while still doing tasks that I'm prepared for because of my experience in school and also my other internships that I did.
Yes, yeah, and just to talk about sustainability nowadays, and even more and more, it's so important and it's so present in any type of business. So
yeah,
yeah,
definitely. I would also definitely encourage for students who are now looking for internships to look into sustainability. Any industry nowadays is going into sustainability. So whatever you like, whether it be, either from anywhere from fashion, cosmetics, until the least kind of more cool stuff, everything is diversing into sustainability, especially also in the Principality of Monaco. For people who are looking for internships in Monaco, sustainability is huge here. It's very supported by the Principality, by the Prince, and by the government. So that's also really, really a big marketplace to look for.
Yes, and because I am very interested in entrepreneurship, and even that you have to think about, if you want to create a business, that it has to be sustainable, because my teacher here always says we have 10 years left. So
we are the generation that has to deal with this, the baby boomers and the previous generations, they left us this problem to solve. For our company, for example, one thing that we do is we package everything in aluminium sustainable bottling. So all the bottling is 100% sustainable. So I don't know what your business plan is about, but in case it has any bottling or packaging, this is always a good thing to consider doing 100% biodegradable packaging and bottling.
Yeah, that's a very, very good idea. So I'm going to move on to my next question. I would like to ask you, talk a little bit about IUM. What do you think you're able to practice what you learned in school during your master's?
Yeah, definitely. I would definitely say so. IUM is such a valuable experience in every way. For me, I did my bachelor there as well. So I was 5 years in IUM.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you can imagine that I liked my bachelor since I stayed in the master. I've made, I think we can talk all day about the values of IUM, because it's also socially and then also professionally and personally. But the development, it's on all areas. Personally and socially, I've met friends that I will keep for life. My best friends are from IUM that I've met. And professionally, I've also learned invaluable experiences like networking. You will always hear everybody talk about networking in IUM, but it's not a cliche. It's really true. Networking in IUM is so valuable because it's kind of a business school. It's not really the typical college experience. You don't have the campus. You don't have all this other studenty stuff. It's really like real life. As soon as you go out of high school, you go and you are, or in this case, master, you go out of bachelor and you're really thrown into the real world. So you feel what networking really is on a professional level, not just as a student. And that's really, really valuable for personal and professional development.
Yep. Well, that's great to hear. That's very reassuring. So what is your dream job?
My dream job. This is, I think, a question we've been asked so many times in IUM. I think by every professor, every class, everybody always asks you, and it's a really good question to consider. For me personally, I've considered it, for 5 years since I've been asked that in the first year of bachelor. I still wouldn't say that I know what exactly word by word my dream job is, but I would definitely say that going through these experiences, work-wise and school, helped me definitely identify what I like and what I don't like. So for me, it's marketing, social media, working with people. And in terms of industries, I'm really still open. So I don't have like that one thing I need to reach, the one company or the one goal. And I think that's also one thing I would like to say is that's okay. For me personally, I find that that's okay. You don't need to be intimidated or feel like you're not going anywhere in life just because you don't have that one thing that you need to reach. Every day is you're one step closer to knowing what exactly you like and where you're headed. So yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, it's so important to keep in mind that there's so many different possibilities and there's no age to
Right.
to, you know, to find that. But globally, you would say that this internship is helping you kind of find your career path, or just clarify
It's
it a bit
definitely
more?
clarifying a lot. It's definitely helping me see what I like, what I don't like, what I'm good at, and what I have to improve as well. And it's really thrown me into the real working world, the real professional world. It's my first internship that really feels like a proper job experience, and that is very, very valuable.
Okay. That's very nice. And I would I think I might be repeating myself, but what advice would you give to students that are looking for internship, or just future students at IUM?
Yeah, that's a good question, and I have a lot of answers to this. One thing I would say, even what we're doing now, it's really good to share. It's really good to talk with people and share your experiences and share good and bad things and share anything that you might think will help others. Don't be shy to ask for advice from people around you, from your friends, also from your professors, from your coordinators, from even companies that are accessible by the university. Definitely use all the people and companies that you already have access to. Don't be scared to fail. I think that's the biggest advice I have is don't be scared to fail, and don't be scared of rejection, because you will get probably rejected, because we all do. And now in the COVID season, more and more, I've heard, I think I don't have one friend that hasn't at least got rejected once by something they applied for. And I think it's really important to know that that's totally normal. It doesn't mean that you are not good enough, that you are not qualified enough. It just means that for whatever reason, you will get some rejection. So keep going, keep trying, and keep identifying the things that you anyway want to do or that will be beneficial for you. So what I'm saying is good on one hand, but don't take it in a way that, okay, just send out millions of internship requests. No, look for things that you would genuinely like to do and that would help you in your future. And at the same time, for whatever you don't manage to get a yes to, or even get a response to, don't get discouraged, and keep your head up and keep each other between friends. It's really good to have a good support system as well, with friends at the university, and just keep each other motivated. And yeah, that's what I would say.
That's great advice. Very inspiring. And you're right about failure. Everybody fails at some point, or everybody's gonna get rejected,
Right.
but it's about
Absolutely.
getting up and trying again.
I think people who are most successful are the people who got most rejected. They're just the ones that kept going more and didn't let it stop them. So it's good to think of it like that.
So true. Yes. I'm just gonna, maybe we have some questions.
If you want to read the question, and I can start answering to that.
Yes. So I have this one question from Kiara. For a student coming from outside Monte Carlo, there is a campus for living managed by the university or somebody else?
Yes. First of all, I invite you to do the question maybe directly to Gianna and her experience to know better her experience. And I will be leaving my email for practical questions about the master. So once you're admitted, you will be put in contact with our student services. So they will provide you with different tools that will help you in finding out the accommodation solution which suited best your personal or budget requirements. So For instance, Diana, how did you find 5 years ago then your accommodation here in the area?
So for 5 years ago, I also went through the university and I found my accommodation through the Facebook IUM housing group, which also most of my friends from Bachelor were also not French or not Monegasque. So they were all from outside as well. And so they found it on there. You get added. I forgot who adds us to the Facebook group, and
Hmm.
then you can talk to people as well. You can find a roommate, or you can find all the different ads that are being posted for around the area, Monaco, or the nearby border housing, which are also usually mostly occupied by a lot of other students from the university.
So sharing experiences is very and information is very important, and we have tools that helps in that, and together with other platform or simply list of real estate agencies, knowing that there are a lot of solutions walking distance from the university in France, but also we are in front of the train station. So if you want to consider a wider range of solutions, everything is feasible because you can easily commute, for instance, from Nice to Monaco. So thank you so much. And other question to Diana, otherwise we can move forward to Alexandra. Alexandra, there are financial aid that can be possible, partial financial aid. Write to me if you want to know more. I'm going to put my email at the end of this webinar. So, in the meanwhile, I wanted to know, Diana, if according to you, IUM gave you something different compared to other universities. I know that you did this once, but you think that you receive more from IUM, from the experiences that IUM provides, and also for the fact that you've been based here in Monaco for many years.
Yes, definitely. Monaco is definitely such a unique place for the fact that it's so small as well, first of all, 2 kilometers square. And for the people who live and pass through here, either for a few years or seasonally or who are based here, it's such a unique place to be and to meet unique people that you probably would not meet otherwise in other big cities, because they do, in terms of luxury clientele and things like this for businesses, they are based outside of Monaco, but they're probably so busy and doing such other stuff that you would never meet such people outside of Monaco. So Monaco is really, really good for professional networking, and it's also good for personal development, because you stay in such a small place for some time and you definitely learn more about yourself, about the people who are around, about the way you interact with people, what kind of people you like to interact with. So it's a really valuable experience, I would say. Yes. And in terms of job opportunities, I would say it's good because it's small, and that can be a good advantage, because you can easily identify where you want to go, rather than a huge place where everything seems so impossible and so far away, out of reach.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry, yeah, because it's interesting to me, since also I'm going to do an internship. Was it easy for you to find an internship in Monaco?
I think due to the COVID pandemic, it was harder than usual, because when I was looking for internships back in my bachelor a few years ago, it was a little bit easier. And also, I would say, because for a bachelor student to find an internship is easier because it's pretty much just an internship experience, rather than looking for an internship experience that can result in a full job position. They're looking for people who are very professional and very, very serious and very, ready to work, basically. So another advice of how to get better chances of getting an internship is just really be professional, be mature, and show yourself as a young working professional rather than a student.
That's great. Yep. Good advice.
Very interesting. Thank you so much. There are other questions, guys. This is the time to do them. Otherwise, we can end here. I think it's been hugely interesting, informative. Thank you so much, Diana, and thank you, Sigba, for conducting this presentation so well. So, guys, you will find in the chat my direct email address. Feel free to send me all your questions about this program and the experience at IUM. Note that applications are open both for the general intake, the spring intake, and for the fall intake taking place in September 2022. So we're happy to receive your emails and your applications. I think that you found some formative content here tonight. So thank you again, Diana.
Thank you, Mario, so much. Pleasure as always.
And thank you, Sigba. And I look forward to see both of you and maybe some of our attendees here in Monaco very soon.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sigba, and well done on the interview.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.